to the Scamslam channel. I'm here to bring you content from both shady and some not so shady individuals on TikTok. Ever scrolled through your For You page and come across a sketchy scam or a questionable character? Well, you're not alone, and that's where I come in. On this channel, I'll be diving deep into the world of TikTok to expose scams, scammers, and problematic content to steer clear of. From beggars, scammers, fakers, liars, abusers, and awareness creators that you watch, I'll be here to share it all. I'll be doing it all through showing live streams and adding in comments where appropriate. Be sure to look out for those red flags. So if you want to stay informed on what's really going on in the world of TikTok, then hit that subscribe button and join me on this wild ride. Let's expose the truth together, and reminder, don't send money to anyone on TikTok.
Everybody's having a beautiful day. Happy holidays, everybody. Please double tap the screen if you appreciate my content. My goal is to get 5,000 roses. If I get 5,000 roses, I will shave off my beard on the live stream. Thank you all for joining. So has anybody has anybody thought about socialism? Hello, Just Mark, and thank you, Outdoors Fishing. Hope you're doing well too. I honestly, for me right now, it's been a tough holiday season. You know what I'm saying? But it's been a blessed one. You know, I'm blessed to have my health. You know, I'm blessed to have my life, and I praise God for that. Hey, thank you, Wambi, for the rose. God bless you. Thank you so much. We got one rose so far. My goal is to get 5,000 roses. If I get that 5,000 roses, I'm gonna shave my beard on the live stream. Thank you, Miss V. So, does anybody? Hey, thank you so much, Bobby, for the roses. God bless you, my friend. Thank you so much, Bobby. 10 roses. God bless you so much. If I reach 5,000 roses, I'm going to shave my beard. 19 roses. God bless you so much, Bobby. I appreciate you. New G, how you doing, my friend? God bless you. Thank you so much, Bobby. God bless you, my friend. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. This holiday season, okay. Hey, you know what, Jay? I got you. Don't worry, I got you. So somebody requested that old holiday tune. You know the one. Old Christmas tree. Oh, Christmas tree. Oh, Christmas tree. How lovely are your branches, oh Christmas tree, oh Christmas tree. How lovely are your branches, through summer's heat and winter sleet. Something, something, oh Christmas tree, oh Christmas tree, oh Christmas tree. How lovely are your branches. And just how lovely are those branches? We're going to discuss that topic and many more tonight on Austin Tamargo's live stream. You know, how lovely are those Christmas tree branches? I'll tell you what, whenever I was a young boy, I used to walk up to that great big Christmas tree and think, how beautiful of a symbol this is. The beautiful splendor of nature unveiled before us with human decoration, decorating it all around. Thank you, Wambi, for the roses. God bless you. If I reach 5,000 roses, I will shave my beard on my live stream today. God bless. Thank you so much, Jay, for the roses. God bless you, my friend. You know, right now, the thing is, when I came back on a few weeks ago, um, do you miss going live like you used to in the past? Yeah. I do miss going live. Thank you so much for the 40 roses, Jay. God bless you, my friend. So what happened was a few weeks ago, for the people who have been around, I came back on TikTok for a few days or whatever, and my intention was to keep making videos and live streaming. What happened was though is that I the thing was I said that every day I was gonna make new videos about an educational topic and then discuss that in my live stream, and it was a lot of pressure. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to have some good content, where I'm speaking on some educational matters, but at the same time, you know what I'm saying, it's like it's a lot of pressure, you know what I'm saying? So I felt like that I wasn't good enough. So that's why I was off here for a few weeks, and so now I just figured today, I said, you know what? The thing is, even if I don't have a whole lesson plan, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people, they just be going live and talking. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like if I just come up here, we can have a good time, talk. You know, if I do have a lesson plan prepared, you know, tomorrow, next week, whatever, that'll be great. But at the same time, that doesn't mean I can't go live and just chill. That's what a lot of people do anyways. So, hey, thank you for following Gnome, Knight, and Victor. God bless you both. Better than not talking, yeah? Do I battle on here? Yeah, yes, I do. I do battle on here. Thank you, Blanche, for following. We need a steak and shrimp monk bay. Yeah, you know what? Steak and shrimp. That's the ultimate. Steak and shrimp or steak and lobster. You know what I'm saying? I mean. Let's do a vote. Hello, Lemma. How you doing? God bless you. I mean, actually, let's actually do a vote, okay? Pick the red option if you say steak and shrimp. Pick the blue option if you say steak and lobster. Because honestly, for many years I swore by steak and shrimp. I always said, man, steak and shrimp. That's a meal you got when you say, no, you know what, I'm gonna treat myself. You know what I'm saying? I might have a meal for a king. That's what you go to steak and shrimp. But then I had some steak and lobster, and I said, okay, I don't know, this might be the thing right here, steak and lobster. I don't know. I mean, it looks like a lot of people agree with steak and shrimp. Okay, but a lot of people also say steak and lobster. But yeah, I mean, that's a real question in life. Are you going with the steak and shrimp, or are you going for the steak and lobster? Hey, thank you, G Swab, for following. God bless you. Um, okay, 15 people said steak and shrimp. 9 people said steak and lobster. Um, hey, Save Lives. What I am asking for is support for my live goal, which is 5,000 roses. Um, and if I do reach that goal of 5,000 roses in this live stream, I will shave my beard. Okay. Somebody said eat crow. A crow. Honestly, I feel like I would feel guilty eating a crow. Thank you, John, for following. God bless you. Jenny says she's my number one hater. God bless you. Number one hater. Steak, shrimp, and lobster. Okay, now we're talking. Now we're talking. So that's just That's a maybe once a year kind of meal. Oh man. Man, you know what I really miss about the East Coast, man. Man, I haven't had one crab boil since I've been back on the West Coast, man. I gotta make one, man, because it's just I don't know why I haven't even done one myself, but I don't live close to the ocean either. And in North Carolina, I live close to the ocean. That's where I grew up. So, seafood boil, crab boil, you know what I'm saying? We used to have that all the time. So I want to know. I want to know because I have sold over 20 copies. That's what the stats are. So I'm wondering, has anybody read my book? Because it tells me on my stats on Amazon that over 20 people bought it. Has anybody actually read my book? Hey, thank you Tina 10 for following. God bless you. Foot on the neck said the book sucked. I burned it. Man, I don't like your name either. No, you know what I'm saying? Not trying to be rude or start anything, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like that comment was a foot on my neck. Jeez Louise. Somebody said they wiped their something with it. Only thing good it was for TP. Oh Lord. Okay, so it looks like so far nobody's in here. Hey, thank you HMP. I had to scroll back to see that comment. Thank you. I appreciate that. I hope you're doing good too. Thank you all for joining my live stream. Hello Jeremy. Right now I'm currently an author. Hello Las Vegas Tribe. And I'm also a content creator. I haven't been on in a few weeks just cuz it's a lot of pressure because I want to create good, meaningful content, and I'm learning a little bit how to make videos. Because tell me, has anybody watched a video on YouTube and you watching a video and they got like slides? I didn't realize it was like PowerPoint slides that you could do. You know what I'm saying? And you got other services that can help you make videos where you got images and videos as you're talking. And so that's something hey, thank you, Las Vegas Tribe. Andrea, I am not trolling you. Las Vegas Tribe just confirmed it. She said, yeah, she watched the YouTube. A few weeks ago, I uploaded a video to my YouTube. It's about 30 minutes long. It's kind of long. But I figured out that you could just like make little slide presentations and talk over them for a video, but hey, thank you Las Vegas Tribe, or you mean those types of videos in general. Either way, that's my goal. So I made one so far, but it is a lot of effort, especially if you want to make more than a lot more clips to make it more engaging, because I only had like 10 clips, 10 different slides for like a 30-minute video. So thank you all for joining my live stream today. My goal is to get 5,000 roses. If I get 5,000 roses, I will shave my beard. So far, we got 130. Hey, that's awesome, Jay. God bless you, man. Hey, thank you, Thomas, for the 2 roses. God bless you, my friend. Too cold. Yeah, it is. It does get pretty cold outside this time of year. So, yes, I do brush my teeth. Okay, so I'm gonna do a poll. Tell me if you guys think I should do a battle. Pick the red option if you think I should do a live match, a battle. Pick the blue option if you say no. How's life treating you? I, 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 I honestly, you know, I'm just trying to get by this holiday season. I've coming at you. How you doing? We're about to do a live match. Thank you for following. Um, if I make my goal of 5,000 roses, I will shave my beard. Or if I get 5 galaxies. Um, but I'm about to do a live match. Thank you, Susan, for following. I'm about to do a live match because you guys said you wanted to do it. Where have I been? I I did come back up here a few weeks ago, because I want to make more educational content. I want to create some good content. You know what I'm saying? So my plan was to come on every day and make a video about something educational, and then go live a few weeks. Hey, thank you, Jennifer, for following. Um, Facts. I don't think I was gonna buy a bus. I might have been. I know I was looking for a car like 2 years ago. I eventually ended up getting that SUV. Hello, Nikki. How you doing? But I just decided. Thank you, Tuesday, for following. Do I remember you? I honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you, not specifically, but if I did meet you on here before, then good to see you, and I hope you're doing good. I'm not gonna lie to you and act like I remember. I've met a lot of people on here. How you doing, my friend? Do you want to do a match?
How many people you got?
Okay, I guess not. Can you do me a favor, Bubber? Sing Old Christmas Tree. I have done it once. I don't know if I'm ready to do it again, but I could definitely do it for a galaxy. That may seem like a lot, but right now I'm trying to focus on this battle and just talk to some people. How you doing, my friend? Do you want to do a match? I just don't understand, man. How you doing, my friend? Do you want to do a match?
My brain like everything.
Okay.
Chat, sir.
Thank you, everybody, for coming back in the stream. Uh, I was in this battle. You gotta versus now.
Somebody give chat.
I'm not gonna battle against the person bad boy versus myself, but
Double gifted, y'all.
at certain times in life, know, you gotta at certain times in life, you gotta do what you gotta do out here in TikTok live. Um, so yeah, that thank you so much, Tommy. God bless you, Tommy. If I get 5,000 roses, I will shave my beard on the live stream. Hey, God bless you, Dean, or Dene, however you say your name. God bless you, my friend. Thank you everybody for double tapping the screen. Thank you so much, Martino. Oh my God. Thank you for that snow globe gift, my friend. Thank you. That was very beautiful. Now I will sing Old Christmas Tree because that was some beautiful Christmas spirit. Thank you, my friend. Oh, Christmas tree. Oh, Christmas tree. How and this man was supposed to be Christmas. His username was Christmas. And I started singing a beloved Christmas tune. And he leaves. Oh my God. Well, you know what? Let me finish the song for everybody. Oh, Christmas tree. Oh, Christmas tree. How lovely are your branches. Oh, Christmas tree. Oh, Christmas tree. How lovely are your branches. Through summer's heat and winter sleet. Something, something, oh, Christmas tree. Oh, Christmas tree. Oh, Christmas tree. How lovely are your branches. Thank you so much, Martino. God bless you, my friend. Hey, Las Vegas, to answer your question, unfortunately, I'm not in a financial position to do so. You know, it's been a tough. Oh, thank you so much, Martino. The rock being that was beautiful. Thank you so much. Um, it's been a rough holiday season, but you know what? I'm gonna make it through it. You know, sometimes in life you just gotta persevere. You know. So hey, thank you, Las Vegas Tribe. God bless you. Um, you know, like like I was saying earlier. Hey, thank you, Martino. Have you read it yet? It 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 it's okay if you haven't read it yet, but if you do read it, let me know and let me know what you think. I'd love to hear what you think. Hey, thank you, Martino. God bless you, my friend. I can't wait. Thank you all for joining. You said it's a great read so far. Thank you, Martino. Thank you so much. My book, I just released on Amazon a few months ago. It's called "What is Socialism?" A concise analysis to clarify the concept. God bless you, Martino, because you know the thing is, the reality is the system we have now that governs our lives, capitalism, that the legal system of capitalism, how it allows one person to own an industry that all these other people contribute to, you know, um, it's it's not sustainable, and it's not gonna make our life longer on this planet. Hey, thank you, Martino. You know, right now they're destroying the environment, spending so much money on war, making other people around the world suffer without our consent. You know, the book is called "What is Socialism?" Unfortunately, Spotless, it is not a picture book. Now, um, now, if 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 some of my if some of my viewers read my book and they think that pictures would add to the book, if you feel like pictures would be a good thing to have in the book, you can let me know, and maybe I'll come out with if that's a request of the audience. uh, uh, it's not very hard to find, Ansel. Unfortunately, I can't be specific, but yeah, it's not very hard to find. God bless you, because TikTok be tripping sometimes. So, um, hello, Kelly. How you doing? Good to see you. Uh, I'm just hanging out. I'm just hanging out on my live stream today because I haven't live streamed in weeks. Even though I wanted to go back to streaming. Hey, thank you, Martino. You as well, my friend. Respect to you always as well, my friend. Thank you so much for your support, and thank you for reading my book. I hope you finish it, and let me know more about what you think. Hey, you're welcome, Martino. Thank you. My goal is 5,000 roses. Thank you, Martino, for helping me with my goal. If I get 5,000 roses on this live stream, I will shave my beard on the live. Who got a rose? Let me find out. Let me find out who got a rose, man. Hey, happy birthday to your mother, Kelly. God bless you. Who got a rose? Let me find out. Um, hey, to anybody who's peeking in, as TikTok says, to anybody who's just looking in, please join the live. Come in and say hello. My name is Austin Tamargo. I'm an aspiring writer. Um, and I'm here to hang out today. But I'm also here to talk about any topics you guys want to talk about. We can talk about socialism. Hey, thank you, Arlene, so much for the roses. God bless you. Thank you. Hello, Robin. How you doing? Good to see you. Arlene, over 30 roses. Thank you so much, Arlene. If I get 5,000 roses, thank you, Robin. If I get 5,000 roses, I will shave my beard on the live stream. Thank you so much, Arlene. She is still going. Arlene, thank you so much. Over 75 roses now. God bless you, Arlene. Thank you. Now, like I said, if I reach 5,000 roses, I will shave my beard on the live stream. 267 roses. Thank you so much, Arlene Empire. God bless you, my friend. Thank you, Robin, for the 53 roses. And Arlene's going again. Oh, wow. What will I do for a uni? I probably wouldn't do much for a university. I mean, I would come in as a guest speaker. I would accept an honorary degree. Uh, yeah, I'm just. I know you mean a TikTok universe. I had to do that. I had to what would you do at a uni for a uni? I mean, I would probably enlighten them. I don't know. Thank you so much, Kelly, Arlene. Thank you so much. You know what? Thank you, Kelly, for the lightning bolt. You know what? I wanted to do a poll where I asked if people believe I'm gonna reach my goal of 5,000. What is that? 500 out of 5,000. We're 10% of the way there. Okay, that's not bad. Would you shave your beard, your head, and eyebrows for a lion? Yeah. If 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 it's the real big lion gift, the actual biggest one, yeah. I think I would do that. I don't expect it to happen though, but what was I just talking about? But I was thinking I want to do a poll right now about something else. What was I just thinking about, man? Oh yeah. Um, let's do a poll. It, 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 if I had a college degree or maybe even a doctorate degree, is there anybody in here who would respect me and my opinion more? Okay, pick the red option. If you would respect me more if I had a college, maybe even a doctorate degree. Pick the blue option. If you say I will never respect you, no matter what you do, kid. Hey, thank you, Chris. God bless you, my friend. Okay, we were just tied, but we got three. Okay, we're tied again. Pick the red option. If you would respect me and my opinion more, Austin Tamargo. If I had a college degree, maybe even a doctorate degree. Hey, thank you, Tammy. Thank you, Tammy. God bless you. So we're pretty much tied right now. Okay, right now we got a little bit more people saying they will never respect me no matter what I do. Pick the blue option if that's you. If you in here right now, you say I'm not gonna respect you no matter what. But red option, if you think you would respect me more if I had a college degree, maybe even a doctorate degree. Okay, it's a complete tie at the end of it. Okay, we got mixed feelings in the chat. I understand. Hello, Narrow Arrow. Thank you, May, so much for that Fest gear gift. I really appreciate that. Thank you, Chris, for the Fest pop. God bless all of you. I can care less about a degree. Understandable. Thank you all for joining my live stream today. Please double tap the screen as much as you can. My goal is 5,000 roses. If I've reached my goal of 5,000 roses, I'm going to shave my beard on the live stream. You said, how's life been treating me? Honestly, it's been a rough holiday season. If I'm being honest with you, but I believe that I'll make it through it. One day at a time. One thing I noticed in life is when you try to think about, whenever you're struggling, sometimes you gotta break it down one day at a time. You gotta say, okay, I can eat this today. I got something for today. I got Got this right here. You know, that's gonna make me go another day. Tomorrow, I'm gonna worry about tomorrow, you know. Hey, thank you, JV. God bless you. Thank you to everybody who's came up here and wished me well. I'm thank you so much, Chris. I'm gonna shave my beard on the live stream. So stay tuned, and if you want to see me shave my beard on the live stream, please send roses to help me reach my goal. Hello, Mary. Yeah, I haven't been on in a while. Hey, thank you, Chris. So, basically for a while there, hello, David. Good to see you, my friend. Hope you're doing good. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Hello, Ashley. Thank you for the heart me gift. For a while there, and still partly right now, I've just found another means to support myself, so I didn't have to come on here and beg every day. Right now though, it's I'm in a little bit of a tough spot. I'm gonna be honest, and it's been hard to come live because a few weeks ago, good to see you too, Mary. A few weeks ago, I told myself I'm gonna go on TikTok every day. I'm gonna make an educational video, and then I'm gonna do a live stream based on that topic, so I can recenter my social media around educational content. And then so for a while, it was a lot of pressure, and then also I've been struggling, so I didn't want to come up here and just focus, just focus on my struggle. Hello, Kathy, how you doing? Good to see you. I hope you're doing good. Yeah, it's been a while. But I'm always grateful for what everything you've done for me. I just hope you know that. You said Brandon was just asking about me. Wow. Well, I hope he's doing good too. Um, I was just saying for a while there, I wasn't on for almost a year because I found a means to support myself, so I didn't have to come on here and beg every day, because I wanted something better for myself. But right now during this winter season, it's I've been struggling a little bit. Um, wow, he's going to college soon. I cannot believe it's been that long. I cannot believe it's been that long. It feels like just a few months ago. Wow. Um. So yeah. So I'm still doing things to support myself. I'm just struggling a little bit. But that stopped me from coming back on too, because a few weeks ago I was coming on here and I said I'm gonna make an educational video every day and then live stream about it and just focus on that. Wow. Well, I hope that was I hope it turned out good for you and your family, Kathy. I hope everything what was in your favor. Hey, thank you, Mary, for the roses. So for the past few weeks that I've been struggling though, so I told it was hard to get myself to go live because I didn't want to focus on that. So I'm still not trying to focus on that. It's just people coming in here that they asking me, how I'm doing, how everything's going right now. I'm just telling it like it is. I do appreciate any support, any gifts. My goal is to get 5,000 roses, and if I reach that 5,000 roses goal, I'll shave my beard. Hey, thank you, Tabitha. I hope you're doing well too. I appreciate that. Yeah, Chica. I definitely believe that most of us are struggling right now. You know, I don't think Elon Musk is struggling. You know, I don't think Bill Gates is struggling, but yeah, most of us are. I definitely agree with that. You know, something a lot of us can relate to the struggle, man. Um, y- y- hey, you know, Kathy, I think I think after this live stream, you know, I'm gonna message you because you know at this point in my life, you know, at this point in my life, I just you know, like I said, I found another means to support myself. You know, I'm struggling a little bit right now, but I'm surviving. You know, day by day, and you know, I just decided to be more private about my personal life because at the end of the day, I'm not coming up here asking for specific things anymore. I'm not coming up here asking for donations. I'm coming up here just like any other TikTok streamer. Um, just you know, coming up here to talk to my viewers. I'm trying to make more educational content. But you know, I do appreciate any gifts from everybody coming up here. I am trying to reach a live goal of 5,000 roses. Hey! Thank you, Kathy. I'm definitely gonna message you after my live stream. I gotta I'm gonna take a screenshot so I remember. Hey, thank you, Kathy. But yeah. Overall, I think I'm in a lot better position. And not to say that there wasn't times when I was in better positions. You know, life is a roller coaster sometimes. You know, and I've definitely had some ups and downs. Um, but I'm grateful for what I have right now. Hello, Bella Bonita. I'm I'm begging you to care about the Venezuelan people. Hands off Venezuela, right? The thing is, a lot of people don't know, man. A lot of people don't know. Uh, you know, there's no reason for the military to go after Venezuela. You know, those people need to have their own sovereignty and their own peace. They don't need to be bullied into giving up their oil for us. You know, no matter what politics you have, no matter what politicians you support, you know, I just hope we can agree that we don't need to go to war with other countries to take their oil. You know, and you know if you can't see that, you know, I'm not here to put you down. I'm just gonna maintain hope that you will see that, and I'm gonna keep spreading, you know, a message. You know, it's just hard for me. You know, we live in this society where, you know, how our government has been just going after all these different countries. You know, and it's just it's 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 sad, you know, because I know. Hey, thank you, Robin, for the roses. Because I know if this was up to a public vote, I know that we wouldn't be doing this. You know what I'm saying? But we don't really have that democratic power to say no to our government invading uh invading other countries. You know. Hey, thank you, Brad and Kathy. Thank you, Brittany, for following. My goal is to if I get 5,000 roses, I will shave my beard on my live stream today. So if anyone wants to see that, you can contribute towards the live goal. God bless. Thank you for everyone for double tapping the screen. Thank you, Kathy. Um, does anybody have any holiday traditions they want to share? You know, I'm here to chat too. You know, trying to just chat with my viewers more. I'm not up here just looking at the screen. Um, does anybody? Yes, I. Hey, thank you, Brad. Does anybody have any? You know, I would love some Bojangles. I, I swear on my life, I wish so much that they had Bojangles where I live. I really wish. I pray that one day they will have Bojangles on the West Coast. I pray to God Almighty. Do I think it's gonna happen though? Probably not. They got Chick-fil-A over here. No Bojangles, man. Chick-fil-A ain't got nothing on Bojangles. You said my live is freezing up. That sucks. Yo, hello Quan, how you doing? You said that's Brandon's favorite. Bojangles or Chick-fil-A? It's repeating. Is it still repeating, or is it good now? What one day? One of these days, guys. It if so. Okay, it's good now. Okay, good. Chick-fil-A. I mean, Chick-fil-A does have some good food, but nothing is better than Bojangles, in my opinion. And 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 I really wish there was something I could do about this connection. I just don't think there's anything I can do. I really don't know if there's anything I can do. Trying to reposition the camera with this tripod, which I feel like is more trouble than it's worth. Because this tripod is not very stable. Yeah. Okay, I just tried that, Kathy. I just closed the app. I just closed the app and then came back in. Is everything good now? Okay. Hopefully this stays good. Um. Unfortunately, even though we just fixed that, I was just notified that there. Well, give me 1 second. Somebody accidentally locked me out. Let me try again. 1 second, guys. Hold on. But I'm surviving. Thank you, Tammy. Thank you so much. Thank you, Kathy. Hello, Vani. Uh, you know, since I bit into this pizza, I'm doing pretty good. Hello, Debbie. Good to see you too. How you doing? Uh, Jay, I plan to have a holiday dinner. Thank you, Vani. I plan to have a holiday dinner. I don't know if it's gonna happen. I'm gonna try my best to make it happen. I've been struggling this holiday season though. It's been a tough one. Thank you, Peace and Chicken. Austin Tamargo is here. Thank you, Just Shelly, for following. God bless you. I am living in a house right now, paying bills, rent, electric, internet, phone bill, food. You know, I'm living that life. Thank you, Vonnie, for the rose and the I'm ready gift. I like that. I used to think it was so funny when SpongeBob said that. I'm ready. I'm ready. Thank you for sharing the live. Now, as I've said before, I have found a way to support myself that doesn't involve begging for the time being. Uh, I appreciate your curiosity, Peace and Chicken. It's just I you know, with all these crazy people online, I just decided, you know what, I'm not at a point where I want to share too much personal details. You know, um, a lot of the reason why I did that before is because, you know, I was relying on people to survive. You know, and so I felt like I had to prove myself all the time. You know, I had to show everyone, even when it wasn't even the people supporting me who were asking me to tell them everything. I just felt obligated to be transparent in my life, you know, and every part of it. When I was homeless, begging every day on TikTok, you know, that was how I was, you know, I gotta say, it'll definitely be a time I'll never forget. Man, I'll never forget those days, man. You know, how could I? And I'm sure a lot of you will never forget them either. Um, it definitely accumulated over time, the stress of it all, you know. The who got a dollar days. It was definitely an adventure. Thank you all for joining my live stream today. If anybody's just now joining, my goal is to get 5,000 roses. If I get 5,000 roses, I'll shave my beard on the live stream. Hello, B6. How you doing? God bless you. Thank you, Vonnie. I'm now an aspiring author. I have 3 books. 3 books that I'm in the process of trying to put together. One of them, I literally just have to go through and finish editing it. And that's my autobiography part 1. Um, I, 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 I'm really nervous about that one because I'm I want people to like it. I want people to enjoy it. You know, I just don't know how many will. After my first 2 books being not really narratives, more like just nonfiction political books. You know, I wonder how many people are gonna want to get a copy of my autobiography, part 1. Who knows? Great books, Bob. Hey, thank you, Alex. God bless you, my friend. Thank you all for joining my live stream today. I hope everybody's having a beautiful day. Hey, thank you, Kathy. I, I, I think maybe I should maybe I should just really try to get it done. You know, that book. The other two books I'm working on, one of them is, you know, an argumentative book for socialism. Because the first one, the one that's out now, What is Socialism? It's just an informative book. You know, just name it the beginning. Okay. Uh, you know, I was kind of thinking. I kind of had a title. I don't know if I should say it because I know how my haters are. If I don't want to tell them what I'm thinking of making the title. I had a good idea for a title, but the beginning sounds pretty good. Hey, thank you, Tint. Thank you so much for the 29 roses. If I reach my goal of 5,000 roses, I will shave my beard on the live stream. You think so, Alex? I feel like there's so much more high profile, maybe even more intelligent and more organized and more professional socialists, even socialist writers and content creators. Oh dang, Alex. You know. I hope not, Alex. I, I, I mean, I don't really expect that. I'm definitely not a high status public figure like Charlie Kirk was. Um, God bless you. Virus Unknown says, "What do you think of the government at the moment?" Um, as for the United States government of the country I live in, right now, I really wish the people had more democratic power. You know, there's so many decisions that are made in the name of all Americans that don't reflect the desire of the majority of Americans. Hello, Joel. How you doing? Good to see you, my friend. You know, the decision to go to war, to invade other countries, you know, a lot of this stuff the people don't want. Do you believe America should be first? No. I don't think any country should be first or last. You know what I'm saying? People should work together, you know, and I don't think that we should put down any other country because they tell us that that's going to somehow make our lives better. I don't believe it. Work together involves work. Amen. Amen. It's definitely work. What do you think would work? Well, I actually made a YouTube video on this topic recently. If you want to go check it out, but I'll give you a brief synopsis here. I think we need a completely different version of democracy. I think instead of the House of Representatives and the Senate, I think we need the House of Workers and the House of the Marginalized. Okay, that may be a crazy concept, and I'll break it down for you more if you're interested. I have a whole 30-minute YouTube video on this. But the simple fact is that throughout history, democracies have changed have created new forms of democracy, new institutions, new, structures. In ancient Rome, in the beginning of their democracy, even though the slaves couldn't vote, the woman couldn't vote, only the property owning men. So if some people wouldn't even call that a real democracy, but the fact was that it was a very limited democracy, only for a small percent of the population. Even more so because they only let people inside the city of Rome who were part of the original clans, because I think it was 12 clans, might have been more or less, but around that number. But the thing was, originally only the people part of these original founding clans could vote. And but then the fact was that Roman was invading the surrounding areas and capturing them and making them part of Rome. So eventually you had all this territory where nobody who lived there could vote. Even the rich people, even the property owners in those newly captured territories couldn't vote because they weren't from the original clans in the original city. But eventually the poor and rich from these surrounding areas, they had strikes. They refused to participate and acknowledge Rome because they didn't have any democratic rights. And so eventually the property owning people of these surrounding areas got to participate in democracy as well. And they created a whole new institution called the Tribune of the Plebs. But it sounds like maybe you've heard enough about that. The point is, you have one Congress for all the different workers, all the different fields of labor represented. You have a representative from every single field of labor, and then another Congress or another House that's of representatives from all the different marginalized groups. Representatives for black people, representatives for brown people, representatives for native, indigenous people, representatives for disabled people, representatives for women, representatives for LGBTQ people. So that way, if a law that most people agree with, but would actually negatively affect one of these groups, or a few of them could join together to stop a law that's going to affect them negatively. It might sound convoluted at first, but this is the basis of what people have been trying to formulate for a long time in history. People are trying to figure out, how do we truly represent the actual will of all the people in the country? How do we actually create a system and a form of democracy that takes into account all the people? So I'll answer your first question first, Virus Unknown. For the Z philosophy that you named, I am 100% against it. And for your next question, why separate them all? Wouldn't that be divide and conquer, giving the elites more control and power? Now, that in a general sense, no, but in a more specific case sense, I would say that it has to be really thought out more, the balance of power. One, and so I think vetoes would maybe be a right to certain members, to certain groups, in the society. And that's something to definitely talk about. The point is, one thing I try to tell people about socialism, right, is we're taught when we're young in school, in public American school, that we have a system of checks and balances, right? So socialism is about expanding those checks and balances and creating a more balanced system. One group would want more traction over the other, right? I enjoy your space of thought. I mean, whether one group would want more traction over another, I mean, that's kind of philosophical, but I'm not saying I won't entertain it. Okay, that's a valid question. The thing is that all of these groups have to work together to get things done, just like the Democrats and the Republicans we have now, just like the House of Representatives and the Senate that we have now. Okay? Now, there are different agendas in the Senate and the House of Representatives, but nobody, I mean, a lot of people do, but the people in those Senate and in that Congress don't feel like that's a bad thing. Okay? They think that a lot of them say it's a good thing, you know, and they believe that's part of what makes it democracy, you know, that they have to agree to things for things to pass and become law, you know. And so what I'm proposing is not very fundamentally different from having this two house system, the House of Representatives and the Senate. It's about reforming it to where there's one houses of all the sectors of labor, and there's one house of marginalized groups. So that way it's actually taking two different kinds of representation. The problem with our so-called democratic system now is it does not represent the vast majority of people. Like I was telling you a few minutes ago, in ancient Rome, they had a democracy, but slaves could not vote. In ancient Greece, they had a democracy. We all hear about it, but slaves could not vote. Nowadays, we have a democracy where technically every citizen can vote, but we can only vote for these representatives. And we have a two-party system where a third party isn't likely to win. You have to choose between two parties that don't represent the working class, that represent the interest of the people at top. How would you separate groups work together? Only two groups with subgroups fighting for their voice? What I'm trying to say is, okay, so you have the House of Representatives now, right? Instead of the House of Representatives, maybe you still have it based on population, but you have a representative for every field of labor. Like, you have a plumbers union. Okay, the plumbers union sends who they internally vote and agree on to represent them in the higher Congress. They send that representative to the National Congress of Workers. The electricians, right? The electricians all have a union in the country. They all vote who they want to represent them, someone who actually is an electrician. So then you have a Congress that actually represents all the different types of people who live and work in the society, not just filled with rich people. Okay? Because most of these rich people, politics is a career. Okay, we want people, representatives who are not career politicians, who are working class people just like us. You know, why can't the working class be represented? Why can't we have a Congress that actually represents the people of America? You know, I don't see any plumbers or electricians in Congress. And I think we should think about that. Cause that's who actually makes up America, workers. Just like slaves were the overwhelming majority of people in Greece and had no right to vote, the working class has no right to vote on the laws that govern them. Yes, we have a right to vote between one or the other career politicians who do not live a life anywhere near similar to ours, who live a completely different lifestyle that does not represent the lifestyle that we live. So with that fundamental difference in their life and their ambitions and what they struggle with, what they experience day to day, they cannot even truly represent us. Because they don't know about our struggle. They don't know how we feel. They don't know how bad we have it. They don't represent us. So I think that's one of the most important things, is to create a new kind of democracy. You know, one that actually represents us. And so I want to thank everybody who's made it this far into the live stream. If anyone stuck around the whole time, thanks and God bless you, unless you're just one of those people who you know, are just watching here to hate on me. Would you say they've lived a life in the lower class and just worked to reach the top? There are some who you could argue started out living life in the lower class, but if you don't believe me, simply Google it, Chat GPT it. The overwhelming majority in people in Congress come from a very privileged family background. Okay, some of them, this is not a lie. Look this up yourself. Some of them came from an upbringing where they had black servants. Okay, you know, some of these old people in Congress literally had a black maid growing up. Okay, I mean, it's real. And hey, thank you, Hellhammer. God bless you. Thank you for joining. And you know, a lot of them just go back and forth between positions on company boards and the Senate or the Congress. You know, a lot of them were raised by millionaires. You know, and for an ordinary person, an ordinary working class person, to even approach that sphere, you know, to be able to even run in a campaign, it's just it's a completely different set of hurdles, a completely different set of challenges to the people who were raised in a really privileged environment, you know. Hello, Tom Borough. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Thanks for joining. God bless you. Well, I've been on here for an hour and 30 minutes. I feel a little drained. I've had to... I do appreciate the conversation and your questions, Virus Unknown. You know, I think it is important for us to ask questions and try to come to conclusions together or separately, you know. So thank you for the opportunity to talk to you about my beliefs and my views. Yeah, I'll definitely talk to you on the next live. Thank you for everyone who sent gifts, who tapped the screen. I probably won't be back on today. Who knows though? I'm gonna try to be back on tomorrow. I hope everybody has a great day today. Thank you all so much.